Then good job.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Tower Hamlet's planning officers have rejected China's application to build a super embassy there. But rather than put them through the appeals process, as anyone else would have to go through, the Foreign Secretary has got the Deputy Prime Minister to call in that application. So my question is to the Foreign Secretary, why the special treatment? And does he not realise how dodgy it's going to look if she finally does decide for China?
Tower Hamlet's planning officers recently rejected China's application to build a super embassy, sparking a major political controversy. Instead of following the usual appeals process, the Foreign Secretary allegedly involved the Deputy Prime Minister to intervene, raising serious concerns about fairness and transparency. Why was this case treated differently? What does this intervention mean for the UK's credibility? Stay with us as we delve into the details of this unfolding drama. The controversy began when Tower Hamlet's planning officers rejected a proposal by China to construct a super embassy in the area, citing legal and logistical concerns.
I've got to say to the honourable gentleman that all due process has been followed in the normal way. This is the same as any planning application, and the implication of what he has just said in relation to the Deputy Prime Minister is quite unsavoury.
John McDonnell.
Normally, rejected applications would go through the appeals process. However, in this case, the Deputy Prime Minister was called in, reportedly at the Foreign Secretary's request, to take over the matter. This move has raised eyebrows across the political spectrum, with critics questioning why such special treatment was granted to China. The Foreign Secretary defended the decision, claiming that all due process was followed and that this intervention is no different from any other planning application. However, opposition parties have labeled the decision unsavory and accused the government of bypassing standard procedures for political convenience. Meanwhile, local communities have expressed their dissatisfaction, worrying that their voices are being ignored in favor of diplomatic interests. This situation could have far-reaching consequences. If the Deputy Prime Minister decides in China's favor, it could set a dangerous precedent for future planning applications, where foreign powers might expect similar interventions. It also raises questions about whether the UK's planning system is truly independent or vulnerable to political influence. At the center of this debate is a critical issue. Has the government undermined the integrity of the planning system to appease a foreign power? If the Deputy PM rules in favor of China, it could erode public trust in the government's commitment to fairness and transparency. This case is no longer just about a super embassy, it's about the future of accountability in British politics. This controversy highlights the delicate balance between diplomatic relations and the need for transparent governance. While the Foreign Secretary insists that due process was followed, the intervention has cast a shadow over the planning system. If decisions like this continue, it may damage public confidence in how the government handles sensitive cases. Ultimately, this situation serves as a reminder that fairness and accountability must always remain at the forefront of governance. What do you think about this case? Was the intervention justified, or does it set a dangerous precedent for the future? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this analysis insightful, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated on the latest political controversies.